Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope you guys had a good night. I'm glad to see you today. Yesterday in ELD class, we talked about letting people know our feelings and how we feel whenever they hurt our feelings because they can't fix it if they don't know what they did wrong. Okay? So today, we know that sometimes we get our feelings hurt and we need to tell somebody that our feelings are hurt and what they did. But are we the one that hurts people's feelings? Does that happen with us? Yes, it does. So today we're going to use common phrases and statements to explain our version of events. Because maybe, Marcus, we did not mean to hurt their feelings, but that it just happened accidentally. So here's what I want you to think about. You guys are always at recess together, 3rd and 4th grade. So I started thinking about some things that I see sometimes. And I know that 3rd graders love to roll down the hill. But that's been a really popular thing. So I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that you are on the playground and you see your friends rolling down the hill. And so you decide, hey, I want to go roll down the hill with them. And so you turn around really quick to go run to your friends, but when you turn around really quick, you accidentally hit somebody next to you. And they get really mad and they said, hey, you hit me. Turn and tell your elbow partner, what are you going to tell that person? What are you going to tell that person?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
All right. Meet me back. Oh, I heard some great language. I heard the word I'm sorry a lot. I'm sorry that I bumped into you. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. So I want you to think about that image that you just had in your mind. Did you mean to hit them? No, it was a misunderstanding. And so your job is to clear up that misunderstanding, Neo, so that the person knows that it was an accident, that you did not mean to do that. So I want you to look at the language that we have on our board today. I can explain what happened. Echo me.
I can explain what happened.
I didn't mean to hit you.
I didn't mean to hit you.
I didn't want to hit you.
I didn't want to hit
You
you.
hear how my voice is changing too? Am I saying it like this? I didn't mean to hit you. Did I say it like that? No, why? I don't want to say it like that. Are they going to believe me then? Are they going to really think I'm sorry if I'm talking in that kind of voice? No, they're not. They're going to be like, yeah, you did mean to hit me. That wasn't very nice. Okay? So let's look at some ways that we can say I'm sorry. First, we can just say, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
I made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
I'm sorry I hit you.
I'm sorry I hit you.
Okay? And those are all ways to kind of just explain so Siri that they know that it was a misunderstanding, that you didn't mean to do it. And then it's also good to expand and follow up. I won't do it again.
I won't do it again.
Can you give me another chance?
Can you give me another chance?
Can we still be friends?
Can we still be friends?
Do you want to go play?
Do you want to go play?
Okay, those are all ways that we can practice this language. So, now what I want you to do is I want you to turn knee to knee with your elbow partner. Okay, so you are knee to knee, and I want you to do it in 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, with your elbow partner, I want you to decide today who is A and who is B. Do it quick. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so A's, I'm going to describe a situation. In A's, I want you to think about what you would say to your partner using yesterday's language. It makes me sad when you hit me. Okay? It makes me upset when you accidentally run into me. Okay? A's, you're going to tell them why you're upset. And then B's, you're going to say, Ian, I can explain what happened. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. Okay? So I'm going to tell you a situation. A's, you're going to tell your B partner why you're upset. And B's, you're going to explain what happened. Thumbs up if you got it. Thumbs up. Isaac, are you good? Okay, you ready? So I'm going to go with this picture card we talked about yesterday. And you are on the playground, A's, and your B partner is standing over with another group of kids, and it looks like they're talking about you, and it makes you feel really sad. Okay, so A's turn and tell B how you're feeling.
I
All right, and so B's, when you're finished, or when A's are finished, now you explain. Say, I can explain. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I like how you explain what was happening. Good job, Sari.
Oh, I don't like it when Please forgive me. It was nice.
So, I can explain what happened. Oh, you were explaining that? Okay. All right, so now, new situation. Are you ready? So this time, B's, you are going to be the one that gets your feelings hurt. So, B's, I want you to pretend that you are standing in line at the water fountain and the person behind you runs into you. Okay? They run into you, and so they kind of pushes you forward. So B's, I want you to tell A's how you're feeling, and A's, I want you to explain. Okay? Go.
It makes me languish when you hit me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, let me hear what you guys said.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
All right, new situation. This time, A's, your partner B was looking at your paper during your spelling test. Tell them how you're feeling. And then B's, you've got to be ready to explain.
I'm sorry. I just really needed some help. I feel mad.
So when you say, I'm sorry,
Can you forgive me?
please forgive me.
I'm sorry.
You responded so nicely here. All right, you ready for one more?
Yep.
Okay, here's the last one. You're playing basketball. Joshua knows about this. You're playing basketball, and you are running, and you steal the ball away, and your partner gets their feelings hurt. Okay, so B's, I want you to tell your partner why your feelings are hurt, and A's, get ready to explain.
I don't like it. I don't like
Okay, she's got to do that part.
Okay,
Just listen.
sorry. I just wanted to play with the ball. No, you stole from the ball. I don't like when you stole the ball. You could just pass it. You could have passed it. Yes.
Okay, now say, can you apologize? Hold on just a second. Can you say, I can explain? Great job. Okay. Oh, Joshua says, hey, I can explain. I'm just playing the game of basketball. That's what you do in basketball, right? Awesome. Okay, guys, great job. So circle back up to me. Now what we're going to do, you guys did a great job, and one thing I want to compliment is that you are doing a fantastic job expanding on your language. I've given you some ideas up here, and you're taking it and you are going way beyond. You're saying, hey, I'm really sorry that I was looking off your paper, or I'm sorry that it seemed like I was looking off your paper. I really wasn't. Or then you go on and you're explaining what you were doing. So great job, because the more you're telling your friend, the more they're going to understand. If you just say, I'm sorry, are they going to really know why you were doing what you were doing?
No.
Or maybe it was a misunderstanding and you weren't doing that. So the more language you use, the better someone is going to understand you. Okay? So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to take our language practice to writing. Okay, we're going to take it to writing. So, and then after we're done writing, we're going to do some acting today. So I hope you're ready. Okay. All right. So with your partner, you guys are going to get knee to knee again, and you're going to remember if you were an A or a B. Okay. And I am going to tell you another situation. Okay. Are you listening up here? I'm going to tell you another situation. A's, you're still going to talk about it. You're going to say, you and your B partner are going to talk about what you would say. Okay? We've got to use all of our language. We've got to use yesterday's language and today's language. And once it sounds just right, perfect, A's, you are going to write it with the dry erase marker, Sari, in the A box. Okay? You're going to write it here in the A box. And then B's, you and your partner are going to write about how you would respond to that, how you would explain. Okay? And they're going to write it in the B box once it sounds good. Okay? And then we're going to stop and we're going to meet up with another set of partners. And we are going to do some sharing. Okay? And you're going to get lots of great ideas for your language today. Any questions before we start? One marker. You guys are sharing. A's will start with it. But remember, before you write, I want you to say it first. Say it until it sounds just right. And so B's, you're helping A's, and A's, you're helping B's. All right. Go. Neo, you pass them out. Raise your partners, raise your hand, and they will get your supplies to you. Okay? Quick, quick, quick. See how fast you can go. All right. And remember, you've got your language in your life to help you. Let's do our turning around at recess to go somewhere, and you accidentally hit somebody whenever you're turning around. Okay? So A's, I want you to talk with your B partner before you write. You've got to talk before you write. And I want you to explain your situation to B, and when it sounds just right, get it down on your paper, okay? You may begin. A. Okay? Now, did you say it first? You got to say before you start writing. You got to start talking. Were you A last time? Okay, so you need to say, it makes me upset when you hit me. Or it makes me, you can make up your own situation. You're both going to get to write. Okay.
I didn't want to hurt you.
Okay, so right, does that sound good, Marcus?
That sounds like a
Okay, write it down right here. All right. So who's the A? Okay, so what are you going to say? You got hit, so what are you going to say? Okay, so does that sound good, Sari? Okay, so write it down. Oh, it does at the beginning of a sentence. Okay, well, hold on, let's stop. Right here a second. So who's A? Are you A? So here you're going to write, you've got to tell her why you're upset. Yeah, so you're going to say, it makes me angry or happy. It makes me what? When? Okay, so that's what you're going to write right here, okay? So let's just go. There you go. Okay, hey guys, freeze just a second. Remember, A's, you have to explain how you're feeling. It makes me feel blank when you hit me. Okay, and then B's, you're explaining. Okay, continue on. I lost my pen in the process. Oh, you have it. There we go.
Cut the O.
Okay, so let's look at this. I love this language that you've got going on here. Who's my A? Okay, so she just hit you. So what are you going to say to her? Think about our language that we use this week. It makes me when what did she do to you? Yeah. Yeah. So it makes me sad when you hit me. Yeah. So on this one, I want you to write that same sentence. It makes me sad when you hit me. Okay? Now, how could you respond to that? Look at our language.
I didn't mean to hit you.
Oh, good.
Forgive me.
Great. Uh-huh. When you hit me. Good. Okay, now hand it off to Crystal, and Crystal, tell her what you're going to say. Can you tell her first before you write it? Perfect. All right. So, okay, can you, hold on, before you write it, say it.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to hit.
Oh, but is that what it says? I didn't mean to.
Do I keep going?
Yeah, I didn't mean to hit you. Can I explain? And then you're asking their permission. That's great.
I keep going.
Let's see. I'm mad because you bumped into me. I'm sorry. Can you please read me? That's great. Okay, we're almost ready to share. All right, guys. Almost ready to share. Bees, are you just about finished? All right. Okay, so set back up, face the front. Set back up to the front. All right, so now here's your job. Sarah, you ready? Here's your job. We are going to get up in a second. And you guys are going to go meet up with a different set of partners. And you guys are going to act out your problem and your solution, your apology, to the other set of partners. And then they are going to practice. Okay? Thumbs up if you got it. Okay? So, I want you to stand up. You've got your paper in front of you. And I want you to find a new two partner sets need to get together in 3, 2, 1. You guys are sharing. So you're going to act it out for them. Oh, do you remember what it said? Okay, just go with what you remember. Okay, I want you guys. Where's your partner? Valeria. Valeria, come here. Okay, now, you two are acting it out for...
Makes me worry
Wait,
when I get hit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Who are you saying? It makes me sad when you hit me. Something to me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm mad. I said what you did. Yeah, you know. You make me feel angry. Okay. Okay, just bump into me. I'm sorry, I just wanted to roll down the hill. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you guys hear? Does it sound good? Give them a thumbs up if it sounded good. Okay, now you guys have to listen to them.
I didn't mean to. No. It's okay. I can explain. I'm sorry, do you forgive me?
Oh, good. All right. You guys sure?
Yes.
Okay, so can you do it again? Okay, in your sad voice? Because you weren't saying it in a mean voice. That's good. Okay.
Are you in? No.
I like how you expanded on that. All right, guys. I want you to head back to your spots on the carpet in 3, 2, 1, 0. I need some volunteers. And I have a set in my mind, and I'm going to ask their permission because I really like how they expanded on their language. Marta and Crystal, will you guys come up and share for me? For us? For all of them? Okay, so your lids are on your markers, and your eyes and ears are on Crystal and Marta.
It makes me sad when you hit me. I'm sorry. I just don't want to do it again. And give me another chance.
Ooh, can you give me another chance? I love that one. Good job. Let's give them some claps, okay? All right, how to say good job, guys. All right, give them a round of applause. Now, here's what I want you to think about before we go today. Why is it important that you know how to do this? Turn and talk to your elbow partner. Why is it important that you know how to say you're sorry and to explain? Why is that important?
Learning our language. So you learn when you get older and we don't know. But if you don't know, then like what we do now. Talking to an adult, someone that you bump into.
Right, I need to know that you're sorry. That's it.
I have a big tongue. How's your
All right, guys, meet me back in 3, 2, 1, 0. Why is it important to know how to say you're sorry and explain? Jared?
Or they could know that we actually mean it.
So that they know you actually mean it and that you didn't mean to hit them, Marcus?
So you can, like, if you don't know what to say to them, you can tell them, like, what you just did right now. Like,
Right, so you can tell them that you're...
accidentally hit them.
Right.
Then, and you can just tell them, I didn't mean to hit you.
Perfect. Annabella?
Well, we know our language too.
So you can know how to say it to people in the English language, right? Good job, Sari.
If somebody asks you, if somebody you hurt somebody, or somebody falls down in here because of you, you can say, I'm sorry. And
Right.
you could help them out.
Exactly. Valeria?
When someone, like when I get frustrated, sometimes I say mean words, and then when we can read into our language what you teach us.
Right, you could use what you learned in here to say, you know what, I didn't really mean to do that. That was an accident. And it kind of teaches us to know that the things that we do, can it affect other people?
Yeah.
Does it affect other people?
Yes.
Yeah, and so we need to know, number one, how to tell people how we're feeling. Because sometimes people don't know they're hurting your feelings. And we've got to tell them, but then we also need to know how to say we're sorry. Okay? You guys did an awesome, awesome job today. If you will please pass me your markers, put your language logs away, and you may line up at the door.